This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, boys and girls. We're back here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club here in Abu Dhabi. It's match day 6 of the Emirates Polo Championships International. First of our 2 games here this afternoon. We are out here on field 5 to see Jengiri take on Ancora/Lamar. Your commentator for the day, that'll be me. Let's have a look at the lineups for this contest. Should be a good game, this one. Jengiri Polo, Saad Jengiri off a -1 handicap is in the #1 shirt. At 2, Juan Cruz Carreño plays off 4 goals. Dante Castagnola takes the #3 shirt today. And at the back, Hissam Al-Haida. As you can see, Jengiri 10 goals combined total there, so they're going to start with a 1.5 goal start here against Ancora. Khalid Al-Omran plays off a 0-goal handicap in the #1 shirt. At 2, playing alongside his father is Santos Iriarte. Jose Riglos Hijo plays at 3, and at the back, Tommy Iriarte, also 3 goals, team totaling 12, and they will give away a 1.5 goal start. Beautiful shots there from the drone as our umpires make their way out onto the field. Chris Hyde and Matthias Babieni. And in the third man chair next to me here in the commentary position will be Mr. Santiago Torreguitar. There are ways of getting in touch with us and getting some messages into Polo Line. If you are out there on the live stream, we'd love to hear from you. Instagram at Polo Line OK. Facebook is at Polo Line Int. And YouTube at Polo Line TV. We have had some messages the last few days. We'd love to have some more. Let us know where you're watching the action from and who you are supporting. And we will get that shout out done as and when we can. So, these two teams have both played twice already. I can tell you that Jengiri have played 2, won 1, lost 1. They lost to Bansali, 8-5.5. But they came back with a victory against AM Polo. They beat AM 6.5-6 in that very tight contest. So Jengiri played 2, won 1, lost 1. Ancora have been pretty good, haven't they? They've had 2 victories, a convincing score over AM, potentially flattering Ancora a touch. AM just a little bit goal shy on the day, but that one ending up 10-5 in favour of Ancora. And then they beat Bansali in a really close battle a couple of days ago, and that was 8-7, Ancora beating Bansali. So they're 2 from 2, and a victory here would put them through with 3 victories. Looks like we're ready here. They've done the toss. And it will be the white shirts of Ankara heading north up towards Dubai, and the black shirts of Jengiri heading down towards Abu Dhabi. Ball's in play. Khaled Al-Omran there. And Khaled's done well. That one's just taken a deflection off Saad Jengiri's pony and fallen nicely here for Jose Riglos. Nice pass, measured pass into Tommy Uriarte. Tommy's going to drop in on this and try and get away from Carreño, and he's found a lovely little pass up to Khaled, and Khaled will sweep that one across the line. That's a super team goal. 3 players involved there for the Whites, and it was Khaled Al-Omran who got the early score here, and Ankara, who started 1.5 goals down, have pulled one back instantaneously here from the throw-in, and they trail by just a half. Riglos wanted the whistle as Carreño came through and played a near-side attempt. That backhander from Santos was, well, certainly not the backhand of his dreams. And it's fallen nicely here for Dante Castagnola. Castagnola trying to weave this one left and then right and trying to escape the attentions of Riglos and Tommy Uriarte. It's Riglos who's stolen the ball back here, and he'll work this one around the corner, being tracked down by Castagnola. Reaching out there is Tommy Uriarte. Stick raised and appealing for the foul was Hissam Al-Haida, but it looked like he came from the inside of the field and was slightly offline, and rightly so. Play will continue. Al-Haida working hard here for Jengiri's in fine form. Namu. And despite those appeals, the Whites have the ball here, and it is Riglos. Miscontrol from him, but he will get back to the ball here. Gets the hook there on Namu, but Namu's done well. Al-Haida now trying to launch this one down towards goal. Sets himself, tries to thread that through. He's got a couple of front runners. One of them was Castagnola, one of them was Carreño. Whoa, Riglos flying across, and may well have been caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ball has been placed on the penalty 4 marker. So it's going to be a 60-yard hit and an opportunity for Jengiri to restore their 1.5 goal handicap start. Hissam Al-Haida, the pride of Lahore. He's got the contact. Has he pulled it out to the left? The goal judge had a look at it. So did the umpire, but they like it. It's a superb contact there, and a lovely penalty for 60-yard conversion by Namu Hissam Al-Haida. Santos is there. So too is his dad. But between the two Iriartes was a Castagnola. The ball falls nicely here for Riglos, who's just failing to get that ball and pony under control, you feel. But he's done very well, and he's come up with the goods here, and he's found a good pass up towards Khaled Al-Omran, and Al-Omran's gone out to the left-hand side. They want the whistle. Can he cut this back towards goal? Khaled with a really good cut shot. Oh, he's hit the post. He's got some support, but the Blacks are scrambling in defence, and this is really good defensive play here by Namu. He's done well. Santos called out of it. And that's really good play from Hissam Al-Haida. Great composure as the ball came back off the post from Khaled Al Omran, and the counter-attack is on the far side of the field. Sarjengiri trying to get in on this. He's gone for the near side play, couldn't quite get the pony in position. Issam Al Haider will read that and come in on the head-to-head, and he's met that nicely. Still going here is Namu. Flicks it forward. He's got not one but two Ancora players. It's Santos who comes in and gets man and ball, and Riglos flying through here on the chestnut. Castagnola, a swing and a miss. Riglos coming through now. He's just struggling to get this chestnut to behave, it would appear. And he's left the ball behind. Carreño. Good work here by Juan Cruz. Khaled Al Omran first to surface there, and he gets a little chop backhand. It didn't go very far, and it's bobbled over the stick head of Tommy Iriarte. Flying in there for the hook was Santos. Back in possession of the black team. That's Carreño working hard, but he's been taken out of it there by his opposite number 2. And a whistle there as Santos comes in to turn the play. Let's have a look and see. It's going to be the halfway point in this first chukker. The clock was still running there, and the umpires may have to address that. The whistle went some 10 seconds or so ago, and the clock was still running, so might need to add a few seconds here. And the players have been given a chance to come off and change their ponies here in the halfway point of this first chukker. Great shots from the drone. Tommy Iriarte just joining Riglos and Al Omran. Santos coming into your shot now for the benefit of all of our Polo Line TV viewers. Thousands of people out there on the live stream. Good to see the numbers. Be lovely to hear from you. Here comes Tommy Iriarte with a restart. Little tap and then a measured under the neck shot pass out into the path here of Jose Riglos. Riglos cuts that downfield, and that's a lovely pass and a well-timed manoeuvre here from Santos, and Santos is in on goal. A lovely running goal this could be here for Ancora. He's got it. He's got the final touch after a slight miscontrol. He steadied the pony and got the flick across the line. Wonderful stuff. A lovely interchange there. Iriarte to Riglos, Riglos to Iriarte, and they were in on goal at pace. We're back in play. Santos is there again, and he's done well here. He looks hungry, does young Santos Iriarte, and he's out-muscled his opposite number 2, and his approach shot is right on the money here. Santos could have another one. The flick has been missed, but he's got some support by Khaled Al Omran, who was in the right place at the right time and assessed the situation perfectly. Another goal for Khaled, who's having a fine season. There's Santos. You would have thought that he would have put that one away. There's nothing that Carreño could have done in defence. And Al Omran, in the right place at the right time, tucks another one away. And Ancora, who started 1.5 goals down, go into a lead here, 3-2.5. Namu, escaping from the pack. Shuts the pony down, sets himself. Can he get this one back towards goal? Looks like he hasn't quite got enough cut on it. And the ball bounces wide to the left. So Ancora with the restart. Tommy Uriarte goes out to Riglos, and it's again a very, very good release from the back line. A tap and then a neck shot pass out towards Riglos, and at the moment it's just too easy for the white shirts to be bringing the ball downfield. Look at this from Khaled Al-Omran, another super hit from him as he tucked in behind Riglos there, and great link-up play by the sponsor from Ancora. Hooter goes. Hissam Al-Haida has it. And he's launched that. That's a superb hit. Look at that. Straight down into the path of Juan Cruz Carreño. And Carreño is going downfield. Can he get caught here by Riglos? A superb approach shot. It's going. Riglos has a little flick. And it's come off Riglos' stick and then pony and gone out over the back line. He's saved the goal. But in doing so, may well have conceded the corner. The hooter goes to end the first. Ancora, who started slowly, have come in really nicely here towards the back end of this chukker, playing some really good stuff, and they're ahead 3 to 2.5.
Welcome to the prestigious Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, where world-class training meets unmatched passion for horses. Join our new horse training classes and learn from the best. Be a part of our legacy of excellence.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to all of our Polo Line TV viewers out there on the live stream from across the globe. Welcome back to the start of the second chukker in our first match here in the Emirates Polo Championships International, live and direct from the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club here in Abu Dhabi. And Ancora with a good first chukker, having overhauled Jengiri's 1.5 goal advantage start, but they're going to concede a corner here at the start of the second, and there's a chance here for Hissam Al-Haida to launch this one down towards goal. He's got the height, hitting the ball superbly well. Is that out to the right? The goal judge likes it. He's got another one. He got a superb penalty for at the far end of the field, and he's converted this corner with another superb hit. Maybe wind assisted, but what a hit that was. And he's put Jengiri back into the lead here. Early doors in the second. They're ahead by a half. It's 3.5 to 3. The ball's in play. It's popped out the back here for Jose Riglos. He cuts that one, and Khaled Al-Omran is in a good position here, and Khaled will pick this one up on the 30-yard line. Al-Omran surely from there. Well, he's clinical today, isn't he? And you just got the sense that he was going to put it away. And Khalid absolutely on fire here for Ancora. Read the situation well. The pass, in fairness, was right on the money. And, well, he wasn't going to miss from there. Ancora back in the lead, 4-3.5. A clash of sticks, and Riglos once again gets possession from this line out on this lovely looking mare. He's just left the ball behind just as I say that, but it wasn't the mare's fault. As Tommy launches that one down inside the 30, it's leaking out to the right hand side. Just he may get on the end of this himself. He goes for a little flick there on the near side, and wow, there was no cover and defence whatsoever for Njengiri. And Iriarty said, "Thank you very much." Well, he'd gone past Hissam Al Haidar, and there's the little flick on the near side. Ancora extending their lead. The difference once again is 1.5. Near side play from Castagnola. Back is the call. He tried to flick it back towards a teammate, but, well, his teammate's done very well. Carreño coming in there and just helping that along. But the attack has broken down, and here comes Santos Iriarty on the counter. Punches it long. Castagnola back in defence. Oh, he's been done there by Khalid Al-Omran, who's got some support here in the form of Santos. Santos over the top eventually. Just couldn't quite get the goal shot in. And the Blacks have possession of the ball once again. Good work by Castagnola. Comes in there on the near side to try and challenge Riglos, but he was waiting for that. And Riglos, you have to say, very easy on the eye, isn't he? A very light player, cruises around nicely on the horses and hits the ball at the right time. And once again, he's got a good attack going here for Ancora. Well, he put the brakes on there, attracted the attentions of Hissam Al Haidar. He was appealing for the whistle, but it looked like he turned back into the traffic, and as a result of that, the umpires are happy for play to continue, and rightly so. Al Haidar launches that one up over the halfway line. Juan Cruz Carreño just waiting for that ball to come down, but came down from a great height, and he couldn't quite wait long enough. Ball stolen back here by Santos. Good skills here by young Iriarty as he brings this one up towards the halfway line. Little backhander will fall nicely here for Riglos. Riglos nudges that one under the stick there of Castagnola and then leaves it here behind. But he's got some support by Santos. Santos over the top. Good hook coming in once again by Castagnola, who's working hard, but Riglos has got the measure of the treasure at the moment, and he's still going through the traffic. Can he come up with the next shot? Riglos has gone for it. And good contact, but he's going to end up wide to the right. So the halfway point here in the second, we've got 3 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. And Ancora sitting pretty here at the moment after some really nice running goals and good teamwork. They find themselves 5-3.5. Ainsley MVP saddle, where passion meets purpose. Ross Ainsley and the team at the Ainsley Saddlery doing some great things in polo. People are absolutely crazy about the saddles they're producing, amongst other things. If you haven't checked out Ross and the team at Ainsley Saddlery, you need to do so and see what they're producing. It really is a joy to behold. Nice shots coming in from the drone. That's Tommy Iriarty there, just making his way back out onto the field from the Ancora camp. We're going to have a knock-in in favour of the defending team, Njengiri. After that, Jose Riglos under the next shot went wide to the right. Hissam Al Haidar across the face of his own goal. Gone out under the pony's neck. Castagnola will have time to get possession here for Gingiri. Trapped by Riglos. Been told to use it. Leaves it there for his captain. He'll have to keep that use going. And he's done well. Although having said that, just overhit that slightly into the path of Santos. His backhander is deflected. Riglos coming through. Al-Haida was there for a piece of the action, but so too was the umpire's whistle. It's going to be a penalty 5 spot hit here in favour of Ancora. Riglos looks like he might crank this first time. He's got plenty on it, but it's way out to the right. And it's going to beat Santos Iriarte out of play. And will not be troubling the scorers. Another knock in here for Gingiri. Castagnola. He's got a man free. Can he find the pass here to Juan Cruz? He can. Carreño picks up the ball on the halfway line, but he's left it behind there, and Tommy has been able to reverse this under his pony's tail. Dante Castagnola. Plenty of time to put the brakes on. Iriarte comes across. In fact, he's got 2 Iriartes to deal with, and he's released the ball and taken them both out of the equation on this occasion. But Riglos, well read, and the tail backhander. Santos wanting the whistle there as Castagnola was turning in front of the young Santos Iriarte. Use it is the call, and Hissam Al-Haida will have to keep going here, and he does. Gets hooked out of it there by Tommy. Flicked around the corner by Santos. Santos goes under his pony's neck and back towards his father, but he's not going to get in on that. That backhander there from Carreño was a little bit weak, it has to be said. And there's a challenge there from Santos Iriarte. He came ploughing into the play. Castagnola looked like he was well positioned. And let's see what the umpires decide. Well, it was a late challenge and a collision, and Santos got it wrong quite simply, and as a result the penalty has gone in favour of Gingiri. It's going to be Castagnola circling around here for this penalty 2, open goal shot. Dante Castagnola, oh, he's missed it. The goal judge is scurrying and the player is throwing his head back in absolute astonishment and disgust because he's pushed that one wide to the right. Well, they worked so hard for it. You need to be scoring those. Carreño looks like he's got a little bit close to the right of way. Another whistle. Five beat to the whites. Ball being teed up here by Tommy Iriarte. It's actually a 5B penalty, not from the spot, as our caption says. From the centre of the field here for Tommy, and what a body blow this would be for Gingiri. It's always worse when you miss a close range penalty and the opponents score next. It really does hurt. Let's see what Tommy's got. He's launched this, it's long, it's going. Oh, Khalid Al-Omran this time in the wrong place. May well have deflected that ball and prevented it from going through to goal. Issam Al Haidar appealing for the foul. Santos working hard. Bring it back into the traffic. Castagnola is there, and he's been given the ball there by Santos Iriarte and was good to continue. Oh, didn't quite get enough on. Oh, look at that. Tried to flick it back to his teammate. Santos got a touch, and then out of the air comes Castagnola. He's over the halfway line. Takes the contact there from Tommy Iriarte. 30-second hooter is sounded here. There is time for Djengiri. Can they make amends for that missed penalty and get one here before the stroke of half-time? Issam Al Haidar coming in. He wants to whistle, and Jose Riglos will latch onto that pass there from Tommy Iriarte, and Jose is up over the halfway line. Jose reaching out here, leaves it for Santos. Santos smashes it downfield. That's the right play, and Riglos has asked this mare to fly, and fly she does. Can he get the under the next shot? Riglos has gone for goal. It's close, but it's just wide to the right. A lot of angle and a very, very little distance to get that ball back towards goal. He had a good attempt at it, but he is off target. That will be half-time, and Ancora with a really good couple of chuckers here. They lead Djengiri 5-3.5.
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match. Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment.
He's under pressure from Ali Almari, and Almari's done well. He's got a big bump in there on the young Argentine and picked up now by his teammate Llorente. Llorente is in on goal. Pablo Llorente with a little flick out of the air. He's got it. Ghantoot have come back to life. Here we go. What has he got for us? That was Kaku dropping in on that pass from Bauti Bejo. Nice finish from him. Here's Khalaf Al Khabtour, who read that situation beautifully, didn't he? Latching onto that pass from Simon Droller, and a great goal from the young -1 there for Khabtour. He'd be very pleased with that. And here's another one. This was Kaku on a very tight angle, when it looked like that pass from Bauti Bejo was going to go too close to the back line. Juan Cruz with a couple of nice goals. There's one of them. And here's a nice running goal by Senor Bautista Bejo. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Field 5 here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Quite a windy day here in Abu Dhabi. But the sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's pretty good for Polo. Could be worse, that's for sure. We've got some shots on our screen for the benefit of our Polo Line TV viewers down from the Jingiri camp. Saad Jingiri getting some attention down there. There's the drone shots. That's Ankara. Strong team sitting there waiting. Social media. Get your messages in. Actually, haven't asked Seba if we've got any messages. We might well do. Insta is at Polo Line OK, Facebook at Polo Line Int, and YouTube at Polo Line TV. We'd love to hear from you. Simple as that. We're back in play. Start of the second half. Hissam Al-Haida leaves the ball there for Dante Castagnola. Castagnola tries to reverse it there to his captain, and the ball went a little bit too far, went through to Riglos. He tried to turn right, and Hissam was waiting for it. He was ready. Anticipated that play. Ball's being marched downfield. And it's going to be a penalty for. Well, we've already seen him hit two absolute beauties from 60 yards. A penalty at this end, a corner at the other end. And the man from Lahore will want a little bit more here from 60. He's chipped it. Oh, they plucked it. They've stopped it. Didn't quite get enough on it. And it landed softly in amongst a group of players, and they've managed to, well, in the end, it's come off a black player and gone wide. Or potentially deflected off a defending team's horse, and the possession will go back to Ankara. Here comes Tommy. Well, he didn't quite know what to do there. He was caught between two minds, so in the end he just kept possession. Riglos trying to work that one beyond Hissam Al-Haida, but he did well here, Namu. Play is the call. Yeah, he's done well there. The Pakistani international with some very savvy polo. Good in defence. And he's earned his side a penalty 5 from the spot hit here. And a chance for Jingiri to relieve the pressure and get downfield and try and do something about this 1.5 goal deficit. Tap forward. And then cut into a little bit of space. He's still going here, Al-Haida. Tommy comes across here in defence for Ankara. And Iriati's tail backhander will be picked up here by Khaled Al-Omran, who straightened up nicely, read the situation beautifully there, the number 1 for Ankara. And Saad Jingiri was not aware that he had his opposite number straightening up on the line behind him. A crossing foul and a penalty 5. Tommy. Riglos crunches it long, and once again he's found a way through, and this one's scurrying its way down towards goal. It's still going, and they'll have to deal with it. Castagnola under severe pressure. Saad is there. Massive ride-off coming in there. Firm but fair from Castagnola, and a whistle as the players have their sticks raised down in the corner. Let's have another look at this one. Okay. Umpires are just having a chat with the players. I would have thought that it's going to be a defensive spot hit, penalty 5, looking at the replay. And indeed it is. Here comes Hissam Al-Khaida. Use it is the call. Little measured pass. Good weight on that pass, and it's been picked up here by Castagnola. Might try and get the man and leave the ball here for his teammate. In fact, he's been caught up there with Santos. But he's done well here, Castagnola. Riglos comes in for a piece of the action. And that's good skills here once again by Jose Riglos. Khalid. Castagnola working hard. So too is Santos. A lot of hey, 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 hey going on. Haymakers. And a whistle. We've got 5:12 on the clock. It's got a bit scrappy here in the third. The penalty has gone in favour of the Whites. It's going to be Tommy Ariati teeing the ball up there. Play's called. Pretty firm hit there by Tommy. It's gone through to Al-Khaida. Takes the contact and then flicks it round on the near side. Hissam. White is called out. Oh, and we've got a potential injury there to Jose Riglos. Castagnola was there. And Jose Riglos is off his pony here. He's picking up his goggles, is he? May have got a stick in the chops. Going to be a roll-in. Polo incident. Contact sport. Get on with it. Ball's rolled in. Who's got it? It's popped out the back here. Namu with a very deep under the neck shot. He's got plenty on that. But Khalid Al-Omran read the situation well. Having a very good game here is Khalid. That one's gone through to Namu. Punched it downfield. And once again, Al-Omran with some really good defensive work. This time his backhander is out towards the boards. A lovely turn there from the pony of Al-Khaida. Hissam Al-Khaida coming through here at pace for Jengiri. Can he get this one back towards goal? He's got some support here. Oh, over the top of the play there was Castagnola, who looked a little bit casual as he tried to sweep that one forward, and the attack has broken down. Riglos coming through. Santos is there. But the Blacks have got possession here in the form of Hissam Al-Khaida, who will be told to get on with it. Sets his sights and threads that one down towards goal, and it's gone wide. 3:42 on the clock. The whistle goes. It's the halfway point here in the third, and a chance for the players to come off and change their ponies with a free change. So just to recap, on how these two teams have done throughout this tournament. They've both played two. Jengiri played two, won one, lost one. They lost to Bansali 8-5.5, but then they came back with a victory over AM Polo 6.5-6. And Ancora are perfect thus far. Played two, won two, beat AM 10-5, and beat Bansali 8-7. This is the first of two games here in the Emirates Polo Championships International. Our second match, AM taking on Bansali. Players just making their way back out onto the field. Just listening to some encouragement from Hissam Al Haidar to Saad Jengiri, trying to get him fired up. And they are still very much in this match. Trailing at the moment by 1.5 goals, but that can change very quickly, especially when you've got that half goal on the scoreboard. And if Jengiri were to score next, they would be right back in touch. Looks like we're missing one. Still a Jengiri player. He's gone AWOL. Where's he gone? Can't see him anywhere. Juan Cruz Carreño. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's coming out from behind the trees. Looks like he's gone for a siesta. Here he comes. Maybe there was an asado back there. Who knows? But here he comes at pace. Play's called. 3-4-2 on the clock. 5-3.5 the score. Tommy opens up and goes with a cut shot option down to Riglos, and Santos is gone. Can he find him? Well, he's gone a little bit righter than he would have liked, and Santos has got a bit of work to do from here. That pass could have been a bit straighter from Riglos, but Santos in possession here for Ancora, and he's worked it around the corner. He's been told to use it. Flicks it down towards goal. Castagnola was there. So too is Carreño. And Carreño's been called out of the play here by Hissam Al Haidar. And the goalpost has gone down, and there was a very ugly looking play there between the two number 4s. And Hissam, who called his teammate out of the play, then got ridden into there by Tommy. Goalpost went down, whistle's gone, and the umpires are going to have a chat with the third man. So the umpires have just gone upstairs to check The initial contact from Tommy Uriarte. And it's going to be a penalty 5 spot hit in favour of the defending team, Jingiri. Back in play here with Hissam Al-Khaida. He wants to pass out left. But his teammate just taking a touch and then finding the next shot, and that will work for them. Good composure there by Castagnola, who tucks in behind his captain and then goes out on the loop. And that one's been smashed downfield, but Riglos was waiting in defence here, and he'll be able to go offside, no problem. Riglos back towards his own goal, just waiting for Juan Cruz Carreño to show his hand, and show his hand he does, and he's danced back here, Riglos, and found a bit of space. Shown too much of that there to Hissam Al-Khaida. Namu, lovely open backhander there, and well, Juan Cruz was a little slow getting going there, and Riglos has nipped in and once again stolen the ball back here for Ancora. Good skills by Riglos around the corner at pace. And showing his class here is Jose Riglos, and he's still going. Can he find the goal shot? This looks very good to me. It's close. It's got to be close. Oh, what a goal that is. Extraordinary by Jose Riglos. Well, not only did he come up with some wonderful skills there with the ball in the air at full tilt across the halfway line, but he then had the presence of mind to chop that cut shot back, as we see here on the replay. That really is quite delightful. Jingiri with a mountain to climb. Here could be the start of it. They've got possession of the ball. Juan Cruz checking that chestnut pony. Carreño. Can he avoid the traffic? He can. He's missed Tommy Uriarte, but he's also missed the pass. And that one is wide to the right and across the back line as the clock ticks down to the last minute here. 30 seconds until the first hooter. And Jingiri need a goal. They're behind here 6-3.5. Ancora with the restart. Tommy Uriarte brings it back in. That's a mistake there by Tommy. Oh, and I thought that Carreño could have gone offside there and come around the corner. He decided to take it on the near side. And, well, double mistake. What a chance. What a let-off that was. 30-second hooter. Santos coming through. And Hissam Al-Khaida with his stick raised. The whistle has gone. The foul has been awarded. And despite the protests, that will end the third chukker, ladies and gentlemen. Ancora with an advantage here of 2.5 goals. They lead here 6-3.5.
I'm feeling great. I'm enjoying a lot. This is my first season in the medium goal, and so far it's going pretty well. We've had some learning rounds in the last games, but we're looking forward to the next games. Well, I felt great. It's quite challenging for me at the moment, but it was a great opportunity for me to learn. I mean, it's not the finest thing because my brother was sick. It's not the ideal thing, but since there was an opportunity, I had to yeah, it's quite challenging. It's not the same as the other games I've played, and I learned. So far, I've just learned with the opportunity. Not much. I mean, we are training well. We're keeping it simple. Just good environment at the club, at the camp, and training, keeping ourselves together, and just learning from every opportunity we get. And that's what we do all the time, and that's what we're doing at this time as well. They keep it very simple for me, just to follow the instructions and to keep the good spirit and just enjoy the game. It is, yes, it is. I mean, lots of resources put together. It's not very easy how it looks like from outside, but I'm enjoying a lot. It's a good opportunity for me to start with the medium goal here, especially in the home grounds. Since I'm based here, it's home for me. I'm quite comfortable to level up my game in Dubai, and I'm looking forward to other places where I can get a chance to play as well.
Looks like it's going out to the right, and it has just missed. Well, Hissam Al Haidar really hitting the ball beautifully today. But this time, he is off target and wide to the right. So, side relief here for Ancora. They will get the ball back from their own back line here in the form of Tommy Iriarte. Riglos is gone. Riglos is out to the right-hand side, and he's got a bit of space here. Santos goes beyond Al Haidar, downfield for the pass. Riglos decides to bring this one through himself. Still going here, beaten by the bounce. Al Haidar tucked in behind. Just waiting for his teammate Juan Cruz Carreño to come out of the way. And he steadies the ship. Big crunching ride off there by Santos. He's done a good job there on Carreño. Tommy has it. Use it is the call. And he does. Down towards Riglos. Good touch there by Jose Riglos, but he's attracted the attentions of Castagnolo, who comes up with a little backhander that's perfect for Hissam Al Haidar here on the meet. Nice little turn there by Namu. And then he finds a pass down towards Juan Cruz Carreño. But he's been beaten out, taken out of it there by Riglos. Al Haidar. Hissam on the far side of the field being hunted down here by Santos. Tommy is there for a piece of the action, sweeps that one round under his pony's neck. And this time, Carreño coming in and getting the play here for Jingiri. Can he get this one around the corner and away from Tommy Iriarte? Tommy's been called out of it. So good work here by Carreño. But then a mishit. And he gets a second go at it. He's gone down the boards here, out towards Dante Castagnola. Open backhander from Riglos will turn them around once again. Hissam just barking some orders there at Juan Cruz Carreño, telling him to just slow it down and to keep the ball. As Hissam tucks in behind. Not sure if Carreño was that comfortable doing it, but he's done very well in the end, under pressure here from Khalil Al-Omran. And he's still going. He's on the near side, and he's going back across the field. Khalid has done well. But in the end, Jose Riglos was waiting for Juan Cruz to cross back and jump back to the offside. And in doing so, he has fouled the Ancora number 3. Tommy with the restart. Quite leisurely pass out towards Riglos. It's not going to reach him. And the Blacks are in here. Al Haidar, can he get past that last line of defence? Cuts it down towards goal. This is Hissam on the march again. But this one has got too much angle on it. And it's way off target in the end. Clock ticks down to 4-2-2, shall I say, in the fourth. And we will have another blast before these ponies are changed. They are going to change. 4:09 on the clock. And a free change for all. And Cora remounting down there in the corner of the field. That's Tommy, number 4, getting on board. We're back in play. The pass has gone out to Jose Riglos. Tucking in behind him is Santos. Ball has been left here for the younger of the two Iriartes. And then his pass is inch perfect here for Riglos. They've worked it nicely. He's skied that a little bit, and that's going to allow Hissam Al-Khaida to come in here for the Blacks. Good little turn there by Namu. Riglos steals it back. Khaled Al-Omran coming through. Khaled's done well. Picked up another one. Surely not another one. This time out of the air. Khaled Al-Omran. Woof. Well, he almost got that back to goal. We're back in play. Big distance there between those two players. So play will continue. And a second chance for Hissam Al-Khaida to launch that downfield. Backhander from Tommy will find Riglos. Didn't quite get the shot that he was looking for. And the Blacks are in on goal here. Castagnola putting the brakes on. Santos coming in. The whistle has gone. There's going to be a technical foul here for excessive back chat. Penalty 2. Hissam Al-Khaida. Ball wobbling its way across the line. And the whistle goes, so we will have a 5B restart by the looks of it. Clock stops with 2:36. And Jangiri trailing now 4.5 to 6. And if they can score from this drive, they really would put the cat amongst the pigeons. What can Namu do for here from this 5B? Circling around here on the little bay. Takes the tap and then launches it. It's gone well right, but he's got a couple of players over there. The first of which is Carreño. That one's fallen nicely here for Riglos, though. He's over the top of it. Straightening up there on the near side was Santos. Santos goes through the challenge of Hissam Al-Khaida. But the whistle stops the clock with 2 minutes and 16 seconds. It's going to be a penalty 4. Jose Riglos. Wind assisted. Just needs to get it airborne. It's along the ground. It's stoppable. And they have stopped it, but they've deflected it wide and conceded the corner. Castagnola remonstrating with himself. He's furious that he wasn't able to control that ball. And he's given Riglos a second opportunity here. The clock is reading 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So a score here for Ancora, and you would have thought it will be too much for Jengiri to get back in the match. He's got the height this time. Is it straight? It is. The goal judge likes it. A lovely hit. The second time of asking, this time from the corner, 60 yards from Riglos. As we look at the replay from the drone, and that's straight down the middle. We're back in play. Riglos escaping from the pack. And this little mare loves to run, doesn't she? What a cracking pony. Can he find the cut shot? Oh, it was close. I tell you what, it was very close. But he is off target on this occasion. Al-Haida. Khalid is in for the backhand. He's done very well with a lovely open backhand, a good angle on that. Dante Castagnola. Pass in towards his captain, Hissam Al-Haida. He may return the favour here, and he does. That's a lovely pass back into Castagnola. They've worked this very nicely. Castagnola just with a couple of flicks to get this one back towards goal, and he's got the job done. A late goal for Jengiri. But it's a couple of seconds before the hooter, and that will be the final action of the match. Hooter goes, the match ends, and Ancora have beaten Jengiri here, 7-5.5. Let's have a look at the chukker-by-chukker progression. Jengiri started with 1.5 goals on handicap, don't forget. But Ancora had already surpassed them by the end of the first chukker. It was 3-2.5. At half-time, 5-3.5, 6-3.5 at the end of the third. And then Jengiri scoring twice to Ancora's 1 goal in that fourth chukker. But they still came up 1.5 goals short. The match stats read as follows. Field goals, Jengiri 1, Ancora 6. Throw-ins, dominated by the white shirts of Ancora, 8-3 in their favour. Fouls, 9 by the whites, 5 by the blacks. The penalty count, 3 out of 4 for Hissam Al-Haida, who hit the ball beautifully. And so too did Riglos, in fairness, but none out of 2 for Riglos, but he did get the corner. I'm not sure if that's right on the penalty stat. Might well be. Certainly got the corner. Let's have a look at the best goals. Here's the goal of the match. Could be goal of the season. Look at this. I love that. Beautifully judged by Riglos. A lovely touch there to get that one through the posts. So good. We've shown it twice. Here's Tommy. coming through at pace, goes near side, ball comes up short of that back line nicely for him, and he gets the flick and gets it across the line. And this could well be a goal from the MVP. What a game Khaled Al Omran had. Riglos. In fact, that was Santos. Santos scoring after that lovely interchange of passes. It was Tommy up to Jose Riglos, Riglos down to Santos, and Santos getting the job done. So a good victory for Ancora. They are now played 3-1-3, having beaten AM, they've beaten Bansali, and they have defeated Jengiri here in the first of our two games here in the Emirates Polo Championships International. We will be dismantling our commentary position and moving fields for our second clash here this afternoon between AM Polo and Bansali, coming to you live and direct on Polo Line TV.